Hello there, this is Jen Kitzmiller with the National Weather Service in Missoula, and I have your planning briefing recorded on Sunday, November 1st. So a few of the highlights this week: pleasant fall-like days through Tuesday. As we move into the midweek time frame, we are expecting a transition to more showery and breezy conditions, and then we are tracking a significant pattern change beginning as early as Friday and into the weekend towards colder and potential valley snowfall. So here's a look at satellite imagery, and you'll notice really much of the west coast of the United States is experiencing clear, sunny skies. That's due to high pressure that's building in and going to really be in effect over the area through midweek. If we look further west, you will see some cloud, and that's associated with moisture that will work its way around the ridge into our neck of the woods towards midweek. So here's a look at that high pressure ridge that's really going to be in play Monday into Tuesday. This is going to result in sunny, relatively warm afternoons. The mornings will be cool with some areas of locally dense fog possible. Now, in locations that drop below freezing, there will be potential for some slick spots due to freezing fog. However, at this point, we're not expecting that to be a widespread problem. Otherwise, this period is going to be marked by light winds, and our confidence in this ridge is high. As we move forward into the Wednesday-Thursday time frame, the ridge of high pressure is going to flatten slightly, and that's going to bring in more of a westerly flow over western Montana and north central Idaho. So with that, it's going to be bringing in that moisture that I showed you over the Gulf of Alaska and result in showery conditions, especially as we get into Thursday. That looks like the wettest day of the 2 days here. The other thing that we'll be looking at is some breezy to windy conditions with gusts to around 40 miles per hour possible, especially on Thursday. And confidence in this time frame is moderate to high. Now, as we get into Friday and the weekend, this is really going to be a transition period where we're going to see much colder temperatures working in out of Canada. And so with that, we'll be looking at some gusty northeast east winds developing for a period of time, as well as a transition of snow from mountains and mountain passes down into most valley locations. Now, our confidence in this overall pattern change is moderate to high. However, our confidence in the timing, particularly in the cold and in the snowfall, is relatively low. And that is mainly due to a lot of tropical activity out there at the moment, and that makes things challenging for our forecast models at times. So again, our confidence in the change is pretty high, but the confidence in the timing of when this is all going to occur is lower. Now, looking at the probability of snowfall with the system, as I mentioned, there is going to be dropping snow levels into most valley locations. And so this graphic here is showing the probability of at least 2 inches of snow in a 48-hour time frame. And so this in particular is narrowing in on Friday afternoon through Sunday afternoon. So within that 48 hours, you'll see there's pretty high chances of seeing at least 2 inches of snow along the Continental Divide through Glacier Park, southward into much of west central southwest Montana, and even into a good chunk of north central Idaho. We're looking at anywhere from 60 to 80% chance of seeing 2 inches of snowfall in that time frame. So the timing of when that snow is going to fall is still in question, but there is growing confidence that there will be snow down into the valleys during this time. Another thing to consider is that we are expecting a pretty rapid drop in temperatures. So I've highlighted the time frame of biggest concern here starting sometime Friday afternoon, when a lot of locations will likely see temperatures in the upper 40s or even near 50. But as we get out to Saturday afternoon, we're looking at temperatures likely only peaking out at around the mid-30s. So that's a pretty rapid drop in that Friday to Saturday time frame. And then if you look beyond that, going out towards Sunday, we're going to get to a point where high temperatures may only be in the mid-20s. So it's a big temperature change, and with that, we do have potential not only for the snow, but any precipitation or rain that falls ahead of the system Friday afternoon and evening could leave wet roads that then, depending on how this colder air transitions in, could cause some ice on roadways as well. So we're going to continue to monitor this period and give you more details as we get a little bit closer, but just wanted to kind of highlight that Friday into Saturday time frame looks like it could get challenging. As far as the 6 to 10 day outlook goes, we're pretty high confidence in above normal precipitation and below normal temperatures, and that's all associated with that trough of low pressure that's going to move over and bring in that colder Canadian air. Looking at the weather threat matrix, just in summary, overall pretty benign conditions through Wednesday. As we get to Thursday, we highlighted that for the potential for wind, and then by Friday, that's the day where we're going to really start seeing transitions towards snow into the lower elevations. And some of these zones that we've highlighted in orange, that may not happen until Friday night or possibly even Saturday morning, but there's enough concern of degraded conditions starting on Friday that we wanted to point it out. So that's all I have for the time being. We will plan on doing our next briefing on Thursday, but in the meantime, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to give us a call. Thanks and have a great day.